Welcome to VetterView. My name is Cesar Rubio, and I created this podcast to show some raw experiences and challenges service members face during service and transition to the civilian world. I'd not only like for us to be able to share our experiences, but offer advice to others who could be facing similar challenges and give people a different perspective and understanding to the challenges we face. Welcome to VetterView. This is episode number 3.
It's supposed to be 2.
It's supposed to be 2, but my stupid ass didn't do some test. It's okay. We're figuring it out. we're getting.
Retake.
Yeah. Click. 2. It'll be episode 2.5. We'll call it that. That way it matches the what should have actually been episode 2. Well, man, if you just want to start with a brief introduction, bang bang.
All right. My name is Brady Katschman. Everybody call me Cat.
Mm-hmm.
Cat or Gato.
Gato
for
for
all
short.
you Hispanic guys out there. From Iowa, God's country. I was in 2-7 from. First of all, I was in the Marine Corps. 2-7. I was in from 2013 2017. Served with my man here, Rubio, Cesar.
Yep.
And shit. Yeah. That's about all I got for my introduction. Fuck.
Yeah. Victor 2-7.
Yeah, hoorah.
How was your experience with 2-7? I obviously know a little bit of it just because I was there with you, but for people who don't know what a Victor unit's like, I guess.
I mean, it had its moments. It had its happy times. Most of the happy times were when we weren't actively doing anything.
Yeah.
More of the time when we were getting drunk and partying and hanging out with the boys.
Yeah.
But in a whole, I would say my experience was good in the big picture, I guess.
Big picture. Yeah.
I got to do a lot of cool shit, see a lot of cool shit. Challenge. It was a challenge for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, even being motor T and fucking run our asses into the fucking dirt.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I mean, got lifelong buddies from 2-7 that I talk to regularly. Like there's definitely a bond there. Don't get me wrong. There's some shitty parts about 2-7. The command wasn't always the fucking top notch, but whatever. You get this anywhere you go. You're always gonna have one fucking boss you don't like.
Yeah, totally is. Did you always go with the intentions of only doing one enlistment, or did you think you could have possibly done more? Like, did you think there was a possibility before you experienced it fully?
Before I even fucking joined, I was like, man, yeah, I could probably go a couple enlistments.
Yeah.
After boot camp, I was like, fuck you guys. I'm only staying in 4 years.
After boot camp, you were like, oh, it's just like this, huh?
Mm-hmm. And then the shit never changed. It never got better.
It got a little better. But it got like that.
I mean, I guess you had your freedom and shit a little bit.
Sure.
Base and whatnot, but fuck.
Yeah.
No way in hell I'd still be doing that.
Yeah. I think the workload changes, and the respect kind of shifts. Because when you get out of boot camp, and you go to MCT, you think you're gonna get like this much more respect at least, you know?
You don't.
Fuck no. You get treated like a fucking piece of shit. Yeah. You get treated pretty poorly. But I guess that's just the way the Marine Corps is, maybe. But the workload was obviously different than what it was, I guess, comparing to. I mean, we did 2 deployments with the Special Purpose MACTF and Operation Inherent Resolve. Yeah. And we were back 11 months and then deployed again after the first time.
Out of my 3 years in 2-7, we were deployed for
like a year and a half, no?
16 to 17 months in total.
Yeah, it was quite a bit of time. That's what's crazy when you total it up and you're like, fuck, that much of my time was over there. And if you would have stayed in 2-7, you would have gone again.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Aren't they going again? They're still in a rotation, right?
Yeah, but I think they're over there right now. I think they just left.
Jeez. Yeah, 2-7 don't stop.
Mm-mm.
That's a hell of a grind, dude. That's a lot of fucking work because we were back and we got to maybe chill for very little, and then we had to do turnover.
Yeah.
Which is like us getting the shop from the previous shop that was there. The guys that replaced us.
And everything.
Yeah.
God, fucking stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, that was insane. You're like, damn, we just got back.
Well, then we fucking help out the next unit.
Yeah. Yeah. Support them.
Whatever, yeah.
Yeah, support them, and then our workup starts, and then it's just all over again. Just nothing but training before sleeping at the shop, being on contact runs. Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah, it's a lot of. It's a crazy rotation, I think. Because 11 months.
Quick.
Yeah, it goes by so fast. But you can't wait. For me personally, like I couldn't wait to go back because it was kind of like a break from being back in the States and getting work that much. But maybe that's the whole purpose. I don't know what their intentions are. We just kind of did what we were told.
Exactly. Yeah. Don't ask questions. I learned that real quick.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Because it has to fucking happen. Yeah. All right, I guess. Yeah. Why would you say that you picked the Marine Corps out of all the branches? Or even, I guess, both? Why did you join and why the Marine Corps?
Well, I joined because I was a dumbass in high school.
Me too.
Graduated with a very low GPA. And when I was a junior, I knew I was going to go into the Marine Corps. I didn't talk to any other recruiter because they all looked like fucking retards. So I just went and talked to the Marine guy, and he was a tank operator, Sergeant Rossner. Pretty cool dude. And fucking talked me into it. I talked to him once, and I was like, I was committed at that point. I was like, I'm good, but I couldn't enlist until I started my senior year.
Oh, right, because you enlisted what at 17, right?
No, I enlisted at 17, yeah.
Right.
September 11th, 2012.
That's right.
Is when I actually enlisted. But when I chose the Marine Corps, they just looked the fucking coolest, I guess.
Yeah, it's just that one.
I had a cousin, he was in the Army, and I didn't want to go that route.
Yeah. I think I just went for the hardest one. I didn't want to. I felt like the Navy was, and nothing against any of those branches. I just felt like the Marine Corps has this weird thing that brings that brings you into it. It's like a fucking cult, dude. It's weird.
It is a cult.
Yeah.
Definitely a cult.
Yeah. It's strange.
We don't like outsiders.
Yeah, it's strange. Yeah, it's strange. It's
like if you meet an Army dude at the bar, you might sit and talk to him. You meet a Marine at the bar,
It's a weird. It's totally a weird thing that the Marine Corps fucking instills in people. It's just like, oh, it's a brotherhood, you know. And I'm sure Army is the same with each other. But there's something different about the fucking Marine Corps, the way they are. They treat each other like shit, but you know they still take care of each other at the end of the day, I think.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Were there any expectations that you went in there with, and anything that you actually compared to what you actually experienced?
Expectations.
Mm-hmm. Like I guess
honestly, I didn't have any expectations. I didn't know what the fuck I was getting into.
Yeah.
I was fucking got to San Diego, and motherfuckers started screaming. Like, dude, like, chill the fuck out, bro.
Chill out, man. Like, I'm just here to get in this thing. Yeah.
I mean, here's one fucking dumbass thing they do at boot camp. Somebody farts, they'll straight up tell you, turn on the vacuum. And it's just
it's
that motherfucker.
Or they put like fucking 5 of you guys in a porta john in a fucking right.
Yeah,
They make you all piss in there at the same time.
Oh, they made us all go into one shower fucking deal.
Really?
They said drop like a rock, and we all had to fucking sit down in there.
Wow.
Dude, yeah.
Yeah, boot camp's
At that
trippy.
point, you're just fucking like trying so hard not to laugh.
Yeah, boot camp's a trippy experience.
Fucking, dude, some of the shit they would say would just make me laugh so fucking hard
Yeah.
that I'd have to hold it in.
Yeah, I remember.
I'm just like,
Yeah, dude, I remember they were marching us back to our like squad bay, like our sleeping area, and then this guy was marching like shit. He was behind me. He was his name's Sillery, his last name's Sillery. Nice guy, but couldn't drill worth a shit. And then this drill instructor, Sergeant Pettis, he'd always talk shit. He was like, "God damn it, Sillery, your mom should have swallowed you." And I was like I couldn't, you know, like I was just like, oh my god. I was like, holy fuck, dude. That's so hardcore. It was so fucking funny, dude. Some of the shit.
This motherfucker wet the bed every night because he's afraid to get up and go pee.
Are you serious?
Swear to God, dude.
Oh my god.
Every time you walk past his rack, it just fucking reeked.
That's disgusting. Why? How is that allowed? I don't even understand how that's even a thing.
I don't fucking know, dude, but it was fucking bad.
Yeah, dude, some people stank. Or like when they got, because everybody gets sick at boot camp, right? Because it's a bunch of different like germs that come together in one spot from around the country.
That's why you get fucking 3 goddamn peanut butter shots.
Yeah, dude, that's so terrible. I lucked out on one of them. I missed out on one of them. Because I was at medical for like terrible fucking like ankle pain. Fuck, what was I gonna say? When they get pink eye, it's disgusting. That's the worst. I never got it either, but that's the worst pink eye I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen that before. Like it was just like pussing out of the eye. It was disgusting.
Motherfuckers put hand sanitizer in their eyes trying to clean it out.
Did you have?
Fuckers are stupid.
Did you have any guys make alcohol out of hand sanitizer?
Oh yeah.
Can you believe that, dude? Fucking Walter White's, dude. They were just fucking. They had a lab in there making some fucking off-brand alcohol out of hand sanitizer. Yeah, boot camp is definitely a strange experience for sure.
We had a motherfucker get his porn confiscated.
Really?
Girl sent him some nudies.
Did they show them to everybody, or they just got confiscated and you guys all got punished for it?
No, he got punished for it.
Yeah, good. Fuck, that's fucking funny. Yeah, boot camp is definitely a strange experience. That
yeah.
At the end of it, I was kind of getting comfortable because it was just like, bah, how bad? How much more worse can it get? You know, like unless they just start beating the shit out of you.
Exactly.
Yeah. Then there's nothing else that.
You know they can't fucking touch you.
Yeah. I got grabbed up a few times, but it wasn't like too crazy. So during your whole experience, why would you say that you didn't? You had your experience in the Marine Corps. Why did you say that you didn't re-enlist? You just wanted to move on to different things in life.
Yeah, move on to bigger and better things. I wanted to go home, start a life, not fucking moving every 3 years and whatever.
Yeah,
and
wherever
being home. Fucking family's big to me, man. I mean, I don't know. I like being close to everybody.
Yeah, they're close to everybody at home. You don't have to.
Yeah, and I wanted to start a career. Not saying that the Marine Corps is not a career. It just wasn't the route I was trying to go. Granted, could have been retired at 28 years or 38 years old.
Yeah.
But again, I'm probably gonna look like I'm fucking 60 when I'm 38 if I would have stayed in that fucking long.
Yeah, man, it totally takes a fucking beating on you. There's no joke about that.
Yeah, guys age so. Then we had first sergeants that were like 30 something. And them motherfuckers look like they're 50.
Yeah, man, it takes a fucking beating. It's kind of like I don't know if you noticed like how presidents look when they first start their fucking, you know, their presidency, and at the end of it, it's like,
oh, ass got all that fucking gray hair.
Right?
Dude.
It's crazy. They age so much, they get fucked up. I'm sure that's a big responsibility, and it's fucking difficult. it. You know what kind of honestly kind of bothers me is when I'm fucking, and I try not to bitch about like my back hurting or anything like that, but sometimes I'm just like, fuck, man, my back's killing me. Like, like today's just one of those days, and they're like, "You're young. What do you mean?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yeah,
I'm not that young.
I get it. Like I am, but like, fuck, this sucks. You know."
It does, dude. I wake up every morning and I have to fucking bend over, touch my toes, and my back will pop.
Dude, my lower back is killing me, like fucking constantly, constantly. It sucks. No fun. And it kind of bothers me. I, you know, obviously let it go, but it's just like I understand, but I guess just wear and tear. Pushing up armored fucking Humvees into a shop for three years and lifting up fucking heavy ass parts and wearing gear for all that time and all that shit in general is just
jumping off 7 tons
with kit, yeah, with full gear, especially during Sec 4. Yeah, just jumping off the back of the 7-ton 2, all that shit. It just, and you don't really think about it, but I started getting a little bit more aware of it towards the end of my enlistment. I was like, I'm not jumping off shit anymore. Like, I was jumping off fucking 7-tons with full kit too often. And it was just
with a gun.
Yeah, it's just
the time you're jumping off your fucking muzzle smacking the fucking
yeah, dude. Or like Colossa lose the front of your teeth with the, I think it was your rifle. I can't remember what he lost the front of his teeth. Was it his rifle? Yeah, huh? Yeah. He was being fucked with. Yeah, I remember he smiled at me when I was walking by him to go get some fucking chow at in Kuwait, and he fucking smiles at me, and he has fucking a V in his teeth just missing. I was like, "What the fuck happened to you, man?" Because I hadn't seen him in some time. But, yeah, that was a good fucking experience. What would you say were the biggest challenges that you faced while you were in the service? Exhaustion, shaving. Okay, that's fair.
Fucking hated shaving.
Yeah, dude, look at that beard.
I would try to go fucking one day without shaving, and they'd snatch me up real quick. Thought I could hide that shit.
No way, dude. Your facial hair just fucking poof.
But real challenges, I don't know. Being away from family. I mean,
yeah, I was lucky.
That's gonna take a toll on anyone. Fucking a little bit at least.
Yeah.
And I mean, it wasn't like terrible. I was able to talk to him and shit, but you miss home.
For sure.
You miss out on a bunch of shit. You miss out on family, people's lives pretty much, and they're missing out on yours. I mean, it's 4 years I'll never be able to get back from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was talking to my mom about that actually not too long ago, about how like when you're in and when you're deployed, it's you just miss out on so much shit. Like, I had 2 family members pass away. I missed out on weddings, on birthdays, on all this shit. And I'm not like, oh, you know, fuck them for that, but it's just what comes with being in the service, you know.
Yeah.
You're needed there because you're part of fucking something bigger than just yourself. Yeah.
But, I mean, there's challenges every day. I mean, I can't just name a few. I mean,
that's fair.
It was just a challenging experience in general. Like, it definitely pushes you to your limits. Like, no matter what the task is, it's pushing you.
Yeah, I think especially being with 2-7, because every unit has every unit is a different experience, and 2-7 makes sure to push you to a fucking, at least 2-7. Everybody was fucking getting worked in 2-7, but 2-7 Motor T was worked during field ops when there wasn't training going on, when there was extended weekends. We got them cut. It was crazy. Like, how many extended weekends did we lose when we were in 2-7? A ridiculous amount, right?
Fuck yeah,
an absurd amount.
Weekends in general too. Like, fuck. Saturdays and Sundays, no days off.
I remember thinking,
I didn't even have time to fucking go wank my chain, dude.
I remember I would tell Gunny Z. I told that Gunny Z one day. I was like, Gunny, we gotta pick out of like 5 things when we get off work. Either we go get food, we shower, or we beat off or we get drunk. Like, we have to pick one of them. We can't do like 2 or 3 of them. You know what I mean? Because it's so fucking late by the time we get up. and we're so fucking tired that we just gotta like decide on, and we gotta be back at 5:30 in the morning. You know, something dumb. It got really bad when you got fapped out. It got really bad when you got fapped out.
It was fucking.
You got fapped out at the right time, and fapped out is like him being sent out to work. How would you describe it?
Around base, so like you get fapped out. It's pretty much you go to headquarters battalion on the base, and you go and help out other parts of the base. So like hazmat, where I was at, or like the rifle range.
What else is there?
The gym.
All right, the gym. That's a good one.
Base cleanup, PMO. The police.
Oh, that's right, the police.
Officers, you go stand guard at the fucking gate. But for me, I went and worked with a bunch of civilians, and they were all retired Marines. Just some good old boys.
Yeah.
And I got some good life lessons from them.
That's awesome, dude.
And I mean, me being fapped out for the last 6 months of my enlistment fucking really helped me to set me up to transition out of the Marine Corps into the civilian world.
Yeah, man.
Just because
that's lucky though.
And I had the time. They understood, and all I had to do was tell them where I was going, what I was doing.
Right.
And like the head guy, Mr. Mills, good old boy. He was a retired captain or a major, but just down home like country boy. And he was just this stocky little black dude, and he was good shit, and he was actually a motor T fucking captain, so like he understood, and I would sit down and talk to him. He's like, dude, whatever I need to help you, like he was all for it, which was awesome. I was blessed by getting that, just because I know a lot of guys, they got real fucked when trying to get out. And
dude, I had a hard time. I had a hard time getting out.
It's a longer process to get out of the Marine Corps than it is to get in.
100%.
And we're not bullshitting you when we say this. Like, it's a fucking headache. And even with me, like, it was still a headache for me because I had to go get all my signatures and everything. I still had to go talk to people from 2-7 just because that's my actual unit. Yeah. Because I got defapped and I came back to 2-7 for like my last month, and I didn't do shit.
Good for you. Good for you.
I stayed in my fucking barracks room and didn't do a goddamn thing.
Good for you. I got bitched at for that.
I'm getting mine, motherfuckers.
I got bitched at. I got bitched at for filling out a job application at work. I got bitched at for taking a physical fitness test for the sheriff department in Riverside. They asked for evidence. I was so close to requesting mass. Like I was this close.
Horseshit, dude.
It was.
They're pretty much they're literally setting you up for failure.
I know
what they're doing.
I was so
angry, and they're just so far up their own fucking asses.
They don't give a fuck. Yeah.
They're trying to make themselves look good, so they're making you fucking work, and it's bullshit.
Yeah, man.
It really is.
Yeah,
you got guys getting out, and they have no clue what's going on.
And that's the worst way. That's the worst way to go into the rest of your life. It's the worst way. It's like, what the fuck, man? Like, give them some goddamn time, you know?
Like, I was able to go to TRS without fucking any problems. I gotta go to medical whenever I needed. If I needed fucking records, dental records, fucking, I was able to go fucking get my CDL.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Off base, we had a course off base. Some civilians ran it. They're all prior military, but I got my CDL for free out there.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, dude, I had all sorts of fucking options when I got out.
That's awesome, though. I'm glad you got that, because if you would have stayed with 2-7, I guarantee you that you would be fucking getting worked.
Would have been fucked.
Yeah, you would have been fucked, just like a lot of us. I mean, even Brandon, the first guy that I interviewed on this podcast, they were constantly calling him constantly calling him like, "Hey, could you come help?" And he'd have to tell somebody else to tell them that no, like they're part of the rear team that aren't participating in this training exercise for this deployment because they're not going anywhere.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was like, fuck, man, just leave, just leave him alone. I understand he's still working, but if you're spending 4 years in one specific way of life and work environment, they need to be able to at least try to decompress.
Transition, man. It's
Yeah.
all about, like, they just throw you to the fucking wolves.
Yeah, well, it's because they don't ever have to see you again.
No, and they don't care.
They don't give a shit. There's very specific
They act like
people.
they care, but they don't.
There's very few people who actually give a fuck, and you can kind of tell who they are.
Oh yeah, definitely.
They even like, I had Sergeant Perez, Antonine. He when I told him that I was getting out, he was like, just make sure you have a plan. Like, he was trying to like give me advice. He wasn't a dick about it. He was really but he's always been really fucking cool about shit like that,
Broed out.
Yeah, he's always been
down to fucking earth, dude.
Yeah.
Probably one of the coolest dudes probably the
a,
coolest
a
dude
great
we've
a great guy to have as your leader and supervisor. He would tell you how it is. He would say that, hey man, this is just what we're doing.
Yeah.
I can't do much.
He's like, I know it's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's way over my fucking head.
Yeah, he'd be straight up, and I think people underestimate how much that is appreciated. And honestly, that when you get out and you're straight up, a lot of people are very off put by that because they don't expect you to just be blunt about how you're feeling and what you think about the situation. They're like, what the fuck, A lot. I've gotten
on about a lot of things.
Yeah, I've been told by a few people, it's like, you come off with so much confidence of what you're saying, like that you come off with so much confidence of what you're saying, like things that are coming, like things that you're saying, you come like you stand behind what you're saying, and it's like, I'm just talking, man. Like, I'm just saying what I think. There's nothing. I don't know.
If you don't have confidence, it'll get you killed.
Yeah, like, I'm just expressing the way I'm feeling, and this is it. But it sounded like you had a good during service transition, But when you got out, did you deal with any sort of shit? Like,
Oh yeah, definitely. For about the first, I don't know, first 6 months to a year probably. I was like, I don't even know how to explain it. Just 0 to 100 real fucking quick. Like, the littlest things would fucking aggravate me.
Yeah.
Whether it's fucking driving down the road and I'm fucking flipping motherfuckers off and just getting pissed. Or whether it's at home, I drop a fucking glass on the fucking ground or the countertop, and I just instantly fucking, like, there's no talking me down. That's the thing. It's just stubbornness, and at about, I don't know, in between there sometime, I'd been going to a bunch of weddings and just getting absolutely obliterated, just drunk out of my mind.
Right.
And I would just instantly change to a different person, and a lot of it had to do. I don't drink liquor anymore. I try not to. I mean, sometimes I'll have a glass here or there.
Special occasions, we'll call it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because it would just intensify it like crazy.
Yeah. I think alcohol helps with getting in your mind a little bit,
Yeah.
Fuck. Where were we at? I'm sorry.
Me getting drunk at weddings.
Yeah, you getting drunk at weddings.
And just fucking freaking out, man. I mean, to the point where, fuck, she was gonna fucking leave my ass, or she was calling my parents to come here and fucking
talk to you, talk some sense into you.
Just try to talk me down.
Yeah.
And me being me, I'm like, no, I'm not talking to anybody. I just go fucking
dude.
Either go to
Yeah.
the rooms. I just walk away from all of them.
Yeah, I think you were allowed.
My problems.
Yeah, I think you were allowed to feel that way while you were in the Marine Corps, you know, because we all felt that way, dude. We
Oh,
were
yeah,
all
definitely.
we were all always we were all always so angry,
Oh yeah, definitely.
so angry and just stressed. Like we were sharing some pictures earlier. Uh, we there was a video of us driving out to you and I going out to the field,
I
and
couldn't hear what I said.
you sounded so angry.
What did I say?
Something about pissing me off. You were already you were already so angry, but I think we all kind of just felt like that all the time.
Oh yeah, there's always anger in my fucking.
Yeah, we were all just fucking constantly upset. What you doing, bud? Oh, hi. We got a special guest.
This is Stella.
Stella, nice to meet you. She seems like a beautiful and great pup.
She's a pity.
She's a what?
She's a pit bull.
Oh, really? Oh, full?
Oh, yeah.
Like a full-bred pit bull?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man,
We actually foster dogs.
I want a dog so bad, dude.
We foster dogs, so
Oh, really?
yeah.
That's awesome.
They're great companionship.
Yeah,
They know when you're
totally.
down, dude. They
Yeah.
know when you're down. They know when you're happy.
Yeah. I want
Yeah,
one.
We rescued. We have 2 dogs, and we rescued both of them.
Nice. So by fostering, you just take care of them until they find a new home.
Exactly. Yeah. It's all in home. There's quite a few people that do it through it's called Forever Home Dog Rescue.
Right. Do you guys ever get too attached to them and then?
Well, that's what happened with the one I just had on here.
That's
so
what
we
I'm
were just gonna
saying.
foster her.
Yeah.
My wife brought her home, and I'm like, "Fuck no, we're keeping her.
This
She's
is
fucking
yeah.
awesome."
Yeah, this
She's
is my
this,
girl.
this little gray fluff ball, blue eyes. Oh,
Yeah, that's awesome.
She's a little bitch. She's got a mind of her own.
Yeah, that's great, man.
She's a sweetheart.
Yeah, I want one so bad. Bad. I bet it'll be great. You know?
Yeah, it's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
But no, and then one time, a band camp.
Uh-huh. Yeah. You learn how to play a flute? No, I'm just kidding.
Yep, with my butt.
Yeah.
But I had come home, and I don't remember where we were at, what we were doing, but I had tried to walk home from some wedding, and I got like I was on like a fucking highway walking home, and finally got picked up, brought home, and I don't even know what the fuck I was thinking. I just went out to my truck and grabbed my gun and brought it back here, set it on the table, and my wife fucking came out and kind of flipped shit. And,
Good. Is she right there?
yeah, she's right here.
Good. Thank you.
And she took it inside and unloaded it, hit it.
Yeah.
And my dad, she called my parents, and they both came over, and by that point I'm just fucking it's like a lost cause at that point. Like I'm not gonna talk. I'm just stubborn, and I'm stubborn the way it is anyways. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, trust me, I'm aware, buddy. But it's also not easy to talk about this shit, man. Like I did the same thing. I did the same thing. Yeah, I did the same thing. You know, like I would just have my own breakdowns, and I wouldn't fucking want to say anything about it just because I didn't want to come off as a weak individual. You know, or like, come on, I was in the Marine Corps. What the fuck am I thinking? You know, like I'm not a bitch. You know, I'm not gonna complain to anybody about this. These are my issues. Yeah, but I mean, I'm sure that's kind of how you felt. You know, you didn't really want to.
Oh, definitely. You don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
It's just. I don't.
I mean,
it's yours. It's my problems.
Right. Did you say that? Didn't you say that you spoke? Did you spoke to more, right? You hit up more about it, or you kind of just talked to him?
No, I had called a buddy of mine that's actually.
That's right.
Him and his brother both went to the Air Force Academy and wrestled, and I'd called Robert Walker, his name, and I talked to him, probably 2 hours on the phone. He's just one of those dudes that can just talk to you and just talk to you and talk to you and talk to you, and I knew him well. He's been through the whole military situation,
right?
I mean, maybe not to the extent like as me, but because I think he had just gotten out of college when this had happened. And,
oh, okay.
But I mean, it's good if you can find somebody. Yeah. Like, it doesn't even have to be like your spouse or. Yeah. Granted, they probably think it should be them, but they don't necessarily.
It's hard to just fucking share that shit.
They don't necessarily know and get everything.
Yeah.
So it's almost easier to talk to like me and you, for instance. Like it's
I wish we spoke about it when it was going on, and I wish I talked to you about my shit. Honestly.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
I wish I would have. I mean, we all were messaging each other, but we all just put a front on.
It's wild, right? How everybody was like, "Oh, we're good, we're good." No, none of us.
You would never.
No.
Never think of it, I guess.
No, I never thought you were going through a hard time. I thought you were doing great. I thought everything was, so
good. I'm an actor, dude.
I think we all were. I think we were all fucking Hollywood movie actors. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
I called Mikey that night.
Oh, Haley called Mikey too that night.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Then Mikey.
You mind if I ask her something?
But go ahead.
Did you notice anything like when it started? Like, did you notice any signs? Like, what would you, for example, right? If somebody else had a husband that was just out of the military, would you recommend anything that they should look for?
Not really. I just just time and time again, and he just couldn't control himself.
Can you hear all right?
It's a little bit cutty. If you want to get a little close, it'd probably sound better.
Camera.
It's just the audio. It's just a little. It's receiving a little bit of what you're saying, but you said he was just
the alcohol. He would drink a lot, and so I would just time and time again after it, and
this happened more than once. Not the gun situation, but
right, just blowing up and
yeah. I mean, it wasn't even just after I've been drinking. It'd be a normal day or something. I get home.
Yeah, like
zero to clear.
One time we were painting our bedroom, and we lived in town at that time, and there was an ice cream truck that was driving around our neighborhood, like the music.
Right.
And he literally freaked out. And I was like, dude, it's an ice cream truck.
Damn.
Dude, I'm serious. Like the littlest fucking things, man. With fucking trick. And like now, so like after all this shit had happened, she finally got me to go to the doctor so I could get on something or talk to somebody. Yeah. And I got on some meds and still taking them to this day.
But he was very against it.
I'm one of those guys that I hate taking meds. Yeah. Hate it. I don't like taking ibuprofen and shit like that.
Right.
And then he would try to self-prescribe himself. He'll be like, well, I don't need this, so he would stop taking it. And I can tell even to this day if he doesn't take it.
Yeah. And she can tell, like, if I hadn't taken it that day.
Damn.
It's just it's weird.
Good attention to detail for her, that she could catch that shit and call you out on it for sure, because that's important. You can't just let somebody slack on anything like that. That will.
Yeah, I mean, I got a pretty damn good support system. I was just at the beginning, I was just too stubborn to fucking
Yeah, it's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy, man.
It's not. Because you're on your own for whatever 4 years, and you pretty much did your own, not your own thing, but I mean, you were your own person. You didn't have to look after anybody, please your superiors, I guess.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Yeah. But I mean, nobody gave a fuck about how you were feeling. Because everybody was just feeling the same way. You know, like you and I were both in a shitty situation. We were both out there in the fucking field. We would bitch. We would bitch and moan, you know, but like we were all out there, and
we were talking about all those photos you found of me and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I actually have a photo album. I printed off all the pictures I collected from the military.
Oh, really?
And yeah, dude, I got pictures, like, I got a fucking book like that.
Damn.
But like, all my photos are on my old phone.
Yeah.
So now I couldn't find them.
Yeah. I'm surprised we had that many, honestly.
Dude, you guys had a lot of pictures of me in videos. Yeah. Dumbass videos.
Dumbass videos. Fuck cat. Fuck cat.
I would like to see these.
No.
Yeah. It was just him naked everywhere. No, I'm joking.
That doesn't surprise me.
I walk around naked at my house.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, dude. But I'm glad you have somebody who's there, you know, calling you out and
oh yeah,
and keeping you in line.
My wife's that type of person too.
Good.
Like, she's blunt. Like, she'll speak her mind and she'll tell you you're fucked up. Or
I think you would need to be when you're talking to fucking El Gato. You know,
Yeah.
I gave him that name, by the way. So
yeah,
that was me.
Because I told her about the whole Gato thing.
Yeah.
You and Salazar
Yeah.
talking shit about me.
When we were roommates. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
I was roommates with him and another Mexican
Mexicano.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I knew they were talking shit about me just because I could hear Gato.
We would play around and we would be like, would all be in Spanish, but we would say, look, I'm gonna say gato, and he's gonna think we're talking shit about him, but it would all just be in Spanish, and all he would really understand was gato. So he'd be like, what'd you say, motherfucker? You know, he would just but that's just, you know, us just having a good time with it.
That's another motherfucker you need to get on here.
I do. I haven't spoken with him in a while, man. It's been a long time. I hope he's doing well, and I'm curious if even he went through any sort of
Shit, he stayed in and deployed one more time.
He did, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He stayed with 2-7.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of guys just stay in to get that extra pump. It's a good source of money, for sure.
It is, as long as you don't fucking blow it.
Yeah.
AKA me.
Yeah. I paid a lot of my debt with that, and I got out of the service owing nothing, which was amazing. But then I ended up fucking getting myself back into some more bills. Got a new truck, so I owe them some money. But I love it. Anyways, man, what would you recommend for some of the people that were going through some of the situations that you were going through? Like, and I know it's easy to say just talk because, like you and I, we didn't. But like, were there any activities that helped you, or again, just finding the right person to trust? What do you think?
Honestly, work. I'd be fine at work. There was a couple of times where I got something fucking. I don't know. Sometimes I get fucking aggravated at work. Yeah. And I just get pissed, but then I'm calm. But most of the time, like, work was always good for me because I could pretty much just go let off steam.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I was doing construction and shit. Fucking.
We did counseling.
Yeah, we did do counseling. We did.
Wow, that's good.
Well, we did. It was like marriage counseling, but the guy we went to, he kind of more specifies in like prior military guys.
That's good.
Background with it.
It takes a lot to just do that, you know.
Oh,
like,
dude, I was fucking
against it.
The first time I went, dude, and I was so against it.
Yeah, it takes a lot, man.
Dude, she had been trying to get me to go for like months.
Well, good for you guys.
I was just totally against it because I did counseling when I was a little kid. For stupid, I don't even remember what the fuck it was for, and I fucking hated it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, my whole thing was, well, this motherfucker doesn't know me. How is he gonna help?
That's how I felt about talking to like a therapist when we got out of the service.
Yeah.
Because they make you talk, especially since they know you deploy. They make you talk to, or they at least they recommend it. And I was like, sure, why not? Let's talk to somebody. And when they were asking me questions, I felt so vulnerable, and I started like, and I started saying like a few things that kind of tricked like. And I'm not trying to complain, but like when we were in Iraq, we got IDF, and that alarm was going off constantly, right? And I remember I used to think that won't affect me, and I remember when we were back in Kuwait, flying, to get back, to fly back home. I was playing ping pong with Remy, and this fucking tripped me out. I thought I started hearing the IDF alarm, like ring, 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 incoming, and I started freaking out, and I started looking around, and I was like, why isn't anybody, like, is anybody else listening to it? I kind of looked around, and then I see this fucking other Marine playing the guitar on a bench. And I was like, and then my brain made that connection, and it kind of just like relaxed, but I was like, what the fuck? Like that's strange, like my brain was,
What's an idea?
Indirect fire. Sorry. Thank you. I
Indirect
appreciate
fire.
that. Yeah, I'm supposed to clarify those things.
Like
We got rocketed for I think it was like an hour or something like that. But it would constantly go off, so we would always kind of have to be paying attention. I don't think it's healthy to get caught and you listen to the IDF alarm and you're like, oh, it's been going off for 5 minutes, So we would always try to listen for that, and my brain made a weird connection. We were in Kuwait, and I thought I was hearing it. So my fucking heartbeat started going up, and I started freaking out a little bit, and I started looking around trying to make the connection. And then I finally saw the guy playing the guitar, and my brain just kind of like, okay, relax, you're good. You're just... It was definitely weird. I didn't think it would do that.
Oh, yeah.
But
Definitely.
But would you say seeing a counselor helped, especially somebody who had the experience with veteran personnel?
Yeah, definitely. It helped. I mean, we went I think we went 3 times. We haven't been back since because she got pregnant and just shit kind of got hectic. But I mean, we've been pretty good.
Good. That's good to hear, man.
And sometimes I can be an asshole, and sometimes she can be a biatch.
I was like, yeah. That's how it is,
I mean, that's marriage. I mean,
yeah.
You're not gonna always all agree on everything.
Totally. We all get stressed out.
I cut back I drink still, but I don't drink liquor.
You know, Marine Corps drink, yeah.
No, I don't drink Jameson anymore.
Yeah.
Which I'd love to, but I don't. I veer away from all that shit.
Good.
I think a lot of things with the military is you guys go in when you're 18 years old and you're just around a bunch of boys drinking, and you don't really ever find triggers you with alcohol and what you can and cannot do. Like when I was in college, I found tequila. I do not do good with tequila, so I just choose not to drink it. But situations where you're around men and you just think you can do what you're
alpha male.
Yeah.
There's a lot of testosterone going on, and everybody just wants to drink.
And I don't think he ever realized that whiskey does that to him, but he likes it, so he's like, well, I don't want to do it. But you have to find the things that are good for you and bad for you, and realize that whiskey is not a good thing to mix. And when he does it, it's usually when he freaks out, and so you just have to not do it. I mean, it sucks.
It's a trigger, right? It does suck, but it's a trigger that if it could be avoided, then I mean, fuck it, why not?
I think a lot of times too is when you're in college and when you do things like get in fights and stuff. I think in the military, you guys are kind of you don't really have cops around or anything. You can't get arrested or other people around you to kind of tell you guys hey, that's not the most. Hey, you're acting like a retard.
Like barracks brawls.
Oh yeah, well that's because there was just so much. That's just the way it's handled. It's strange, and they don't expect you to be nice, honestly. And that's the whole point of this It's not the whole point.
They train you to be a mean motherfucker.
Yeah, and it's not. This isn't the whole point. I mean, but like this is. It's just to open a different point of view to people who never experienced it. It's like you're not trained to be a nice guy, and you're not trained to be somebody who's understanding about anybody's feelings. You're trained to just fucking do a job, do it right, and not break under certain circumstances. And I think that's why when we get back from training, we drink and we just let loose, and we let loose. It's not just like, oh, we get to relax, have some drinks. It's just getting it all out. Yeah,
you're drinking a bottle, fucking staying up till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Me and Brandon killed 2 bottles one night. I think I hit 2 people that night in the face. Brad and Dylan. I punched both of those guys in the face in the bathroom, and that was stupid. I shouldn't have, obviously, but it's. I don't know. You're not expected to be a nice person.
You remember Ski's 2-inch punch to her?
Yeah, that fucking video is ridiculous. That video is insane. All of us super drunk. All of us. It was his birthday.
Yeah.
It was for his birthday. Yeah.
My scar.
Oh yeah, from getting hit with a bottle.
Yeah, with the beer bottle the night before we fucking left on deployment.
Jesus Christ,
yeah,
dude.
It just taped up. I walk onto the plane. There's like all these army dudes on there. They're just looking at me like, what the fuck did this guy do last night?
Right before we left, it was chaotic. It was crazy.
Dude, it was nutty.
Yeah, it was just all kinds of shit going on.
You'll give me a beer, please.
I love it. Did you tell them about Notre Dame?
Oh yeah, there's another story. So
wait, give me 1 second. Sorry guys, I cannot hold it and I gotta piss.
Oh.
I've been drinking beers. I've been trying to hold it. I'm gonna pause the recording. Good. I'm gonna pause it, so we'll be back. Okay, 1 sec.
Right.
Dude, I got the Corona. Crazy.
Beer.
No. The Marine Corps filled me with too many shots of I don't know what, so I don't think I can get the COVID-19.
That's what I tell everybody. I'm like, I'm immune to that shit.
Yeah, I'm immune to fucking extraterrestrial fucking viruses. They gave us all this fucking weird shit. I tried pausing it. It wasn't working, so I'll just edit all that out. Bada bing, boom, boom. Notre Dame.
So Notre Dame. I went to a big Notre Dame fan.
Okay.
Football. Went up to South Bend, Indiana. Me and my wife and a buddy of mine and his wife. Going up for a game. I had a buddy. He worked for the football team, so he got his tickets and went up, stayed with him. Well, we got up there. Then Friday night, woke up, tailgated. Me and my buddy drank a whole bottle of rum, and we were doing fireball shots and just getting lit up.
Yeah.
And a handle. It wasn't a bottle.
Oh yeah.
It was a handle. Not about to clarify, please.
Yeah. And so we go into the game and we're having a good time. They're fucking spanking USC. Fuck USC. And towards the end of the game, I started getting fucking just down in the dumps. I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck I was doing. I don't remember all what happened.
You were being stupid.
Yeah, I was being stupid. Well, after the game, I was just walking along, and they all fucking were like speed walking, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, chill out, guys.
Yeah.
Well,
we were not speed walking.
shut up. And,
fucking lollygagging.
well, I was just enjoying myself, and they all of a sudden they were going.
They were going faster than you were. We'll leave it at that. Okay.
Yeah. I was lost at this point. I had no idea where the fuck I was. South Bend, Indiana. If you know anything about South Bend, it's
nothing.
It's not the nicest area to be in.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna pause you. I told you multiple times, Brady, hurry up, get up here, Brady. And I even went back with you several times, and you did not want to walk. For being a little pissy pants.
So I got lost.
He was intoxicated.
Got back, and I just flipped shit, dude. I was just fucking pissed. I get back to my buddy's apartment, and I'm sitting outside. They come outside, and I'm just being stubborn, fucking not wanting to go up. Well, I go up. I walk into my buddy's apartment, and there's all these other people there, and I just fucking freak out.
Uh-oh.
Like, cause people I don't know.
Right.
Like, and just flip shit. Went to the stairwell. My buddy and my wife followed me, and I literally threw my buddy up against the wall. Like
shit.
Literally my best friend. Like, he's my best man in my wedding.
Yeah.
Threw him up against the wall, about pushed my wife down the stairs.
Like, fuck, dude.
And like, not even meaning to, but
right.
From being so fucking angry.
Right.
And then, I mean, after that, like, when we had a fucking 6-7 hour car ride home, not one word was spoken.
Jeez.
Like, we left the next day, and my buddy tells me this day, he's like, dude, I told him I'd never talk to you again. And obviously he does. Like, we're good friends. Like,
right.
But dude, it was definitely an eye opener. I got back Sunday. I'm just like, I do. Like,
yeah.
What in that? Like, fuck. And I just felt like so. I don't even know how to put it into words. So stupid.
Maybe ashamed.
Yeah,
you know?
Ashamed, definitely.
Yeah.
It's like he was always there for me when I was gone, and just call me and FaceTime me and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, shit happens, and
shit does happen.
You learn.
Yeah. Yeah.
Live and learn, I guess.
Totally. But again, like, we were also not taught how to deal with anything, so it was just like.
No, that's the thing.
And
they don't teach you how to deal with emotion.
Yeah, and I was thinking more recently where it's like, you joined at what, 17, right? You signed your contract at 17, right?
Well, I enlisted at 17.
Well, you enlisted at 17. Is what I mean, right?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking imagine those years, and you got out at what? Fucking 20.
22.
You got out at 22.
22 years old.
So 18 to 22 years old, I think those are very important years when it comes to finding out who the fuck you are and what you like and what you enjoy to do as a young adult.
You're cutting out.
Am I really?
Yeah.
That's shitty.
Your mic is.
Okay. So what I was saying, am I still choppy, or does it sound okay?
No, you're good.
Okay. What I'm saying is that 18 to 22 year old, or even to 25, are very important years. What I think is to finding out what you like and how you deal with things and the life experiences that we fucking completely missed out on. Mm-hmm. And I know it's very easy to kind of just be like, well, you were in the military, you should be able to deal with this shit. It's like, yeah, sure, but we were never really. We didn't have normal experiences on how to actually deal with. We
didn't get the normal experience. Like,
yeah,
an average guy
it's a heightened experience where somebody tells you what the fuck to do. Somebody will chew your ass for something stupid, and you just have to kind of be like, fine, you know, like
yeah.
And when you get out, you think, well, it's not even about thinking. You just don't really know how to react to something, and you're always angry, even when you're getting your ass chewed. You're always angry. But this time you can talk back without actually getting in worse trouble. You can be like, fuck you, you know?
It's all that built up emotion.
Yeah, you can be like, fuck off. And there's not an extreme consequence, but that doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do. And I think that's where it's very difficult to I guess express how you're feeling in that certain situation. Compared to the Marine Corps, everybody's like, yeah, dude, we understand. We're fucking right here with you. It's fucking 11:30. We get it. We have to be back at 5:30. It sucks. You know, like.
You gotta be back at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
do it all over
for a formation, before the formation, to the formation. It's like, it's a lot of.
And then when you get there, it's hurry up and wait. It's all hurry up and wait.
It's all just a bunch of bullshit.
Fucking top dog to fucking mosey his ass on down there.
Yeah.
Say fucking 2 words.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. And I'm not trying to make excuses for us acting like assholes when we get out. To Brady's wife there. I'm just saying that it's.
It is an excuse to an extent, though.
Sure.
It's not an excuse, but
it's a reason. I think.
It's a reason.
Yeah.
That's a better word
Yeah.
It's a reason.
Yeah.
It's a repercussion from it. It is.
Yeah, and I'm not again.
And now knowing like kind of like your story too, like it. I don't know. And I lost my train of thought.
You said now that you were knowing my experience.
God, I lost my fucking train of thought.
Come on, Gato.
Not knowing your experience, like now people, well, not only just people, but like I understand that it's not just me.
Yeah.
It's and now my wife listening to this, she can.
Oh, there's plenty of people. There's plenty of people.
I'm not the only one. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know we're not the only ones.
No way. It's a common occurrence. It's insane. It's insane that nobody talks about it more, and that's why like I was telling Brady and a bunch of these guys on my Facebook, I've had this idea for a while, and I just wasn't sure about it because I wasn't sure if I was just kind of going crazy, you know? I wasn't sure if I was just like, man, am I just being weak or am I just being a pussy? You know, not trying to offend anybody using that word, but who gives a fuck? It's just, I thought I didn't talk to Brady. I didn't talk to anybody about this, and they were my closest friends. The people that I trusted my lives with, and I didn't want to talk to them. And
it's crazy how it works, huh?
It's fucking super weird. You would think you would just be able to trust them and talk to them, but I personally was just
pride.
Yeah, I didn't want to be judged. And not saying that you guys would be like, get it together, pussy, you know, nothing like that. But it's just difficult, I guess. We recommend, like I know you recommend talking, I recommend talking, and I know it's not easy, but it's better than just trying to push through those feelings alone, because trying to push through that is fucking hard.
And like with talking, I don't mean like calling a number or going to the VA. I mean, even if it's just one of your close friends, or a family member, or anybody that you served with, they're gonna listen to you. They will, trust me, because they either went through the same shit or they don't want to see you doing something fucking stupid to yourself.
Yeah,
they really.
Yeah.
And don't let your self pride get the best of you, because that's when guys fucking end up doing something dumb, and because they just can't take it no more, and it's just boiling up inside them. They pretty much just explode.
Yeah.
So at one certain point in time, they just break down. Yeah. And they're like, I'm worthless. I don't. It's just not cool.
Yeah, that's how it was for the first year. It was very difficult.
It was.
The first year was the hardest.
Definitely. I mean, for me, it's gotten a lot better.
Totally, same.
I have a career now. Married. I got a new baby.
Congratulations to the both of you.
I got a fucking beautiful house. I mean, we have a rental property.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. You guys are killing it.
You work, and you stay. Biggest thing is stay busy, because that's when I would start fucking thinking about shit. Is when I'm laying down to go to bed or just sitting on the couch, and that's when my fucking mind would just go rampant.
Yeah.
And then like my wife, I like going out and doing stuff all the time. I like going hang out with my friends. I like going, just go. She doesn't like me doing that a lot, because she wants me to be home.
Right.
And I just can't sit here.
For a good reason.
I mean, I gotta go do something or another, and whether it's fucking doing a project at the house, like right now we're fucking remodeling a bunch of shit.
Right.
So it keeps me busy. But like usually I get home from work and I'm doing something, whether it's taking care of a baby or working on the yard. You just gotta find something that keeps you fucking going.
Keeps your mind out of your mind.
Yeah.
You know,
like find a hobby, and I don't mean just fucking sit around and drink. That's
That's a bad way to.
That's a bad way to fucking
to get into some bad shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's.
For me, I joined a pool league right when I got out.
Nice.
Joined a softball team, slow pitch softball team.
Oh shit.
I did it. I mean, it was something to do.
Yeah, totally.
I'd be in a social, and it almost
setting.
helped me too, because like it was more of it was like people I had never known, or I was meeting new people and all this stuff, and it kind of helped too, just for the simple fact of like going places, big crowded areas, like it just back in the back of your head, there's a little voice telling you to watch out for that person. You know,
yeah.
You're picking out.
Oh yeah.
You realize everything. Like everything and anything, you pick up the littlest things. That's how you're taught in the Marine Corps. You're taught to pick out.
Oh, you totally. Yeah.
You
set a baseline, dude.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and I tell my wife this all the time. And she's always like, "Oh, there's a deer." I'm like, "Dude, I saw that fucking 30 seconds ago." like when I'm driving, I'm looking 3/4 or
that was your job.
Mile ahead of me. Yeah, I mean, I was trained that way.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not looking at the road right in front of me. My eyes are fucking way out there. Dude.
Yeah, that was your job.
It's just how I.
You're a good operator. Drive. Yeah.
Yeah, it just. Oh.
Yeah, but I guess on that note, out of this we get stay busy, right? Keep your fucking mind busy. Seek help if you need it. You know.
Another thing is stay close to your friends. Don't distance yourself, because that's another thing.
Yeah.
That you can't distance yourself, because that'll get you fucking nowhere. It really, honest to God, it like you distance yourself from like the world pretty much. Like that's what's happening. They just shut down pretty much. And you gotta have stuff to keep you going. Yeah,
you gotta be around people. There you go. You heard it from the man himself. Stay around people who you can count on. Talk to people for sure, because it's definitely, even though it's not easy, and I understand we recommend it almost in every episode, but it's important. You'd be surprised at how much it helps talking to somebody. And I'm sure a lot of the people who listen, and if they were in the service and they've been out for a while, they understand that talking is fucking ridiculous important. Talk to your significant others, as hard as that may be, even or try to kind of explain.
Communicate at least.
Yeah, at least explain that you're not shitty. Yeah, that you're feeling shitty. Because
don't let it build up.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Nowhere. It literally gets you nowhere.
Yeah.
I don't even know how many times I tried packing my fucking bags.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking help. It's not an easy subject to talk about, especially getting out of the fucking Marine Corps and a unit like we were in, where it's just go.
It was just a lot more intense.
Yeah, it was definitely a lot more intense.
And then, not saying that all these other units are fucking.
No, they all have their own. They all have their own challenges.
They have their own problems.
They all have their own problems.
You get into any sort of victory unit, and I don't care if you're COM 03, fucking.
You get worked.
Shops, you're getting worked in your own way.
Yeah.
Like you're getting worked to your fucking. Till you can't fucking work no more, pretty much.
And then some more. Yeah.
Yeah, and then some more, and then you're getting fucked with in the middle of the night.
Yeah, totally get called in up. But if anybody has anything to add to this, anything that they recommend, any of their experiences, please feel free to, comment it down there or hit me up. I'm definitely curious. That's why I'm doing this. I want to know more about everybody's different experiences and different point of views. That way we can help. What's that?
If anybody has any fucking questions, problems, concerns, Rubio, put my name up there. You can, I don't give a shit if you're fucking green, purple, white, yellow, whatever.
Yeah.
Anybody can you can call me, message me on Facebook.
Yeah, it's better to ask for help than
even if I don't know you, man. I'm not gonna turn somebody away just because.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to have the suicide rates
Yeah, dude.
Problems go up even more.
And I think we see it a little bit better and we understand a little bit better because we dealt with it. And I understand a lot of people don't deal with it, but for those of you who do, fucking feel free to hit us up. And we hope that you enjoyed this this other episode. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep talking to people. I'd like to have a female veteran here just to get their perspective and see what the fuck that's like, because that's a whole different shit show. Yeah, totally. Especially what's been going on recently.
I know exactly who you need to fucking. I'll talk to you after.
Good. Let me know, and then we can get a female on here and get their perspective, because I'm sure there's a lot of sexual harassment when it comes to that, and there's a lot of different challenges when it comes to that. And I honestly wanna put that out there.
We never had females.
No, we never had any females. But if we did, I guarantee you they'd be getting fucked with. But I wouldn't stand for that personally.
Fuck no, dude.
Yeah, that's just not. Yeah, that's just not who I am. But I'd like to have females out here. We're gonna keep doing this and getting other people's perspectives. So if you did like it, feel free to fucking like it. And if you want to subscribe and listen to some more, share it. Just so we can get the message out there and get other people's perspective on our experiences and how we, I guess, try to deal with things, because this subject isn't spoken about as much and it's difficult to understand. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for being on here, buddy. I appreciate you. And your wife.
No problem.
Yeah. See you guys. Hasta luego. Thank you.